So we got a update on the Warner Brothers uh, Paramount deal as well. And again, it's very interesting because I get that they're making these moves. But someone tell me when is this gonna come into full swing? And that is merely where my head is taking me, because again, 9 times out of 10, for someone that's very curious on what this is all for and all about, we even found out some other things too. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you have not yet, and again, I encourage you guys to do so, and it's only desired if you want to, and that is to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And not only that, but also make sure you enable personal or all notifications as well as whatever you may want and all that. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, the first thing I'm going to tell you is this. This is interesting, and that's all I got to say. And we also got an update from our own David Ellison, and it looks like that he has agreed to sign written contracts with movie theaters chains that would guarantee to release 30 films if Paramount buys Warner Brothers. So let's just say Paramount does purchase Warner Bros. I thought they already did. Because, again, in the beginning of all this, they said, okay, we're going to design an app. A streaming service app. For those that would stream both individually, the catalogs that is Paramount and also Warner. But hearing the fact that this is what is going on the Paramount Skydance side of things, what's Warner doing? So, speaking of Warner Bros., we got something familiar to the idea that's Warner Brothers, but for one of their studios, if you will, and I'm going to talk about that too. So let's talk about it. So this other thing, it's very interesting. So it looks like that there is this picture of our own DCEU's old CEO, Zack Snyder, apparently went to a meeting with WB. So it's mainly kind of hinting to something that we don't know. So it's my time to say hello, brought out this news. And this makes me think, why tell us this a couple of months ago, or should I say a month ago, when Supergirl came out with possibly another version of DC being formed? And again, I'm not saying that, the DCEU wasn't the best at all. I'm just saying that stuff like, I hate to say this, Man of Steel, Shazam, Zack Snyder's Justice League, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, the first Wonder Woman, and finally, number 6, the very first Aquaman, are my personal favorite. Wait, I'm not kidding. My personal favorite DCEU projects. And I'm not kidding you. Everything else, well, again, I don't know. Suicide Squad, that was directed by David Ayer. There was chats of him releasing the actual Ayer cut. Did that come to be? No. the second Aquaman movie, the Flash movie with Ezra Miller, stuff like that. Wonder Woman, 1984. I'm sorry. Again, there are some good things, and there are some bad, which is typical because that's what Marvel has done. Not to shift, you know, brands here because we're talking about WB stuff here, but still, again, it's interesting, and it just again that's just the stuff that makes it to go and think, how is it this possible? So after everything that I was saying, like I said, and again, this is very true. I just, when are we getting this? That's the big question here. And that big elephant in the room too, because again, I saw something that actually had 12% of the entire, what do you call it, U.S. states voted against this. And guess what it was? One out of two of these things. Yeah. Massachusetts and California. And again, guess what? I happen to be from actually the first state that I just mentioned, which is wow. And if I were you, you can definitely beat this entire thing by just using all of the states that are literally supporting this and not against this. Like, states like Tennessee, where I live, states like Florida, states like that, maybe you're not New York, but or yeah, maybe you can toss in that, or there's a lot of stuff going on in the government right now, and again, I don't want to talk, what, but still, I feel like that, for your average person has full control over something, you really don't know. So, again, whatever Zack Snyder has actually said to Warner Brothers, whatever that is going to be, maybe they want them back or something. And again, I did hear that if California says no, Paramount is looking to move. And apparently, California has said no. So, does this mean also that they move? Because if they do, come to Tennessee or Texas or something like that. That would be like, really cool to, have a studio here. That would be really good. That would be really cool. So I can drive myself to the premieres, if that kind of makes sense. So, hopefully you guys know what I mean by everything I'm saying, and all that. And again, I am going to make a video that has nothing to do with pop culture. Once a while, possibly. And yeah. Thanks guys for watching this video as obvious. And again, like I said, if you agree, put it in the comments down below. And I highly encourage that. Again, you don't need to, but I actually encourage you to, especially with liking, sharing, subscribing, as well with personal or what do you call it, all notifications turned on and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.